8:03, it's Mac and Cheese in the morning. Welcome Don Goodman back to the show. Hello.
Hello. So good to be here.
Operation Song back in town. We have this new groundbreaking program here in town. We'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes. But, Don, introduce our special guest today. This is so awesome.
Well, this is Brittany Lawrence, and this young lady was a 25-year-old widow. She was married for 4 months and 28 days, if I remember correctly. And you're not supposed to be a widow when you're that young.
No, you're not. Brittany, tell us about your husband. What's his name?
Joshua Lawrence.
And where did Joshua serve?
He was in Afghanistan, and he was originally out of Fort Bliss when we met in Vegas, but we were stationed in Fort Carson, Colorado.
Okay, so what happened? What was the story? Obviously, he's not with us today. So what happened?
What happened to him in Afghanistan? It was an inside situation. He and a couple other soldiers were at a compound. They were planning their, the security for the meeting the next day. And one of the Afghani soldiers that we were training showed up. He, they had all their gear off. They were at a checkpoint. It was supposed to be completely secure. And he blew the door down with an RPG, and the room wasn't much bigger than this. The rooms in the compounds aren't very big. And he lit fire with a assault rifle. Mm-hmm. And then it killed Josh instantly. He was shot in the head. And the other soldier, the other captain that was killed, Captain Drew Russell, was shot 7 times. I believe he died on the evac helicopter. That's
so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Now, again, Don said that you were only married for just a few months. You were a newlywed.
Yes.
This wasn't what you were expecting.
No, ma'am.
I say often that military families serve too. Mm-hmm. And that just began the start of your journey through this. How did you meet the Operation Song people?
It was pretty awesome. There's a program back at Fort Benning called Warrior Outreach that I was a part of for a little bit. I met the gentleman that runs it through, I helped do the Master Resilience Program for soldiers, teach them to go through their toughest times kind of thing. If I can get through this, you can get through anything kind of thing. And they were coming down April time frame.
I think so.
And then he came in, and I met this amazing man, Don, and the extremely talented Laurel. And we were sitting there, and I'll never forget, Don goes, "Tell me your story." And he's like, "You don't have to, you can be easy about it." I was like, "Nope, it's going to hurt, and people need to know how much it hurts."
I'm sure it was the most difficult time in your life, but seeing these people who are so willing to help and really want to get those stories out there so that people know what you and the families that of soldiers who serve go through every day. Mm-hmm. So, Don, tell us about the songwriting experience.
Well, when you're in a situation that intense and that painful, as Brittany said, she was crying, I was crying, Laurel was crying. And I said, "Brittany, baby, this don't have to be that hard. We can back off." And she says, "Oh, no, Don. I want them to know just how much it hurts." And, we poured our hearts and souls into it. And this lady, I'll tell you a great story. The night of the show, she says, "I'm going to be strong. I'm not going to cry. I will not cry. I'm going to be strong for him." The night of the show, when Laurel was singing the song, I looked over at her. Her lip was trembling. She was wringing her hands. Excuse me, but she never cried.
Mm-hmm. That's such an amazing story. All right, the song is called "Flowers on a Stone."
It is on the Operation Song CD too.
Right, it's on this. We've been giving this CD away all week, and it has been so well received. People have been calling me and asking, where it's available and that kind of thing. So, Brittany, we're going to play your song now.
Awesome.
Here it is.
There's no kiss like a first kiss. A little nervous and a little shy. Ooh. You lean in and I pull away. Then our lips meet and I open open my eyes, then I cry. So many dreams and memories, that's what this gold star means to me. But I'm never alone when I come here. I touch my fingers to your name and pray to God our lives could be the same. Then I leave tears and flowers on a stone. Captain bars, dress blues on the day we said I do. I flew home to Carolina. You deployed overseas. 4 months and 20 days. 6 a.m. my doorbell rang. So many dreams and memories, that's what this gold star means to me. But I'm never alone when I come here. I touch my fingers to your name and pray to God our lives could be the same. Then I leave tears and flowers on a stone. Yeah, they tell me that I'll move on, but I know deep down inside of my heart I won't. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life between our first kiss and our last goodbye. So many dreams and memories, that's what this gold star means to me. But I'm never alone when I come here. I touch my fingers to your name and pray to God our lives could be the same. Then I leave tears and flowers on your stone.
Flowers on the Stone. That's Laurel Taylor singing Brittany's song with Operation Song. It's on the Operation Song 2 CD, by the way. We've been giving those away all week. In fact, we have a couple more here we're giving away. I got to tell you this story. Brittany, thank you so much. Thank you, first of all, for sharing your story. I know this isn't the way you expected your life to turn out, but as we said before, families serve too, and you're sharing your story. Story helps other families, and I know it does, so thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.